Welcome or welcome back to the channel. This is Opening the Vault and I am coming to you with makeup on because we are doing an almost 12-hour get ready with me for my Galentine's Day excursion with my homies tomorrow. Now it is Friday night, and since it is the night before, you're probably wondering why I have makeup on. Well, I don't really do my makeup, so I had to practice this look 4 times this week. That's dedication. That is true dedication. I got a palette that I really like that I'll show you guys later in the video, and I think it's kind of like a stars aligning moment because that palette had all the colors that I would want for a Galentine/Valentine's Day look. It's definitely like a romantic look, but it's my style. I had a darker lip and it kind of settled into this, and I just think it is beautiful. It's so beautiful. This look has gotten better and better every single time I've done it, and I feel like it's very cohesive. There's a darker blush that I ordered that's not here. I just feel like this look would be just a little better if I had like a darker blush, but this is gorgeous. Anyway, so what we're gonna do tonight is I have to wash my hair. So I am pre-pooing right now with the Camille Rose Jansyn's Moisture Max Conditioner. I'm actually gonna try and use as many pink products as I can, and it won't be hard, you'll see. And then once I shower, I'm gonna be using the Moisture Miracle shampoo. I'm going to double deep condition with the Nature's Little Secret Mixed Fruit Deep Conditioner and the Camille Rose Algae Renew Deep Conditioner. Just gonna mix those together. And then I actually just finished a leave-in, so I don't have a leave-in right now. And since it's cold, I can use creamier products and not worry about my wash and go frizzing. So I'm gonna use the Camille Rose Curl Love with the Camille Rose Curl Maker, an OG combo. And then I'm gonna top it with the Mielle Pomegranate and Honey Mousse. I'm undecided, but I might put a little bit of curl cream in just to keep my hair from getting too dry. And I have the Soultanicals Curl Supreme Conditioning Dream. I love it. I'm very excited, and since it is the night before, I will be taking this off with you guys, just so you guys can see what I will be doing when I do get home. So I am going to take off my makeup, and then I'm gonna look kind of crazy, and then I'm gonna jump in the shower, come back when I'm doing my wash and go. So hold please. So while I take off my makeup with the Farmacy Strawberry Shortcake Clean, listen y'all, I'm telling you, it's not hard for me to find a lot of pink products. I've been using this forever. I don't know if you guys' products look like this, but I like to scoop around the center, so I end up with this like tower of product in the middle that looks so ridiculous. So I'm gonna use this. I broke the little lid that goes on top, so I'm just storing it in here. Since I have like, I guess I have a lot of makeup on my face. You guys will see in the morning. But I like to go in layers. So I just kind of put a little bit on the back of my hand, so I have like distinct piles to use. So something else that I'm doing tonight, I just emulsified in my hands, is I'm doing laundry. My outfit is going to be pretty simple because I feel like with my makeup and my hair, if you can't see, my hair is pink and fuchsia. I think my hair and makeup will really carry the look as well as my accessories. So my outfit will be really simple, but I do think I have to do laundry. Get those clothes back in the game. My nails are regular nail polish that's chipped, so I gotta redo them. I'm gonna kind of invert this, and it's gonna be red with this little black finger. And then I do have some nail gems or nail stickers that I want to use, but it's supposed to be pretty cold. I think it's gonna be 20 something degrees tomorrow, which I love. So I'm gonna finish up here, jump in the shower, and then I will meet you guys when I'm doing my wash and go. Okay, so I am out of the shower. I'm gonna do my hair with you guys, and then we're gonna do my skincare, and I believe that's all I'm doing for tonight. I'm just gonna be doing another load of laundry to make sure I actually have all the clothes that I wanna wear for tomorrow. And then, oh, let me go check something real quick. So the eyeliner that I've been using for maybe 3-4 years now is the NYX Epic Ink Liner. I went to Miami with my friend and she used this on me and I immediately went home and got it. I messed up the first brush that I had. I like split all the hairs somehow. And this is the second one that I've had for a while. So earlier today when I was doing my makeup look, you guys see how it's like bubbling? You see that? Spooky. But earlier today, it wasn't like inking, it was like dried out. You guys see that? It's starting to dry out. That sucks. And of course this would happen like on the day that I actually need it to perform. That's great. Okay, I'm gonna have to go get a new one in the morning. I'll probably take you guys with me. That's a shame. That's such a shame. Oh well, I guess that just means that I'm using my stuff. The curl cream that I ended up using was the Soultanicals Curl Supreme Conditioning Dream. That is very conditioning, so I don't think I'm going to be applying anything else. Just going to go in with the curl maker and the Mielle mousse. So let's get started. I'm going to go in with 2 to 3 pumps per section and just see where that gets us. And if you're wondering if I have a video on this hair color, I do. It's just coming out on actual Valentine's Day, so hopefully I will see you then. All right, so I finished the back of my head. Oh, something that I didn't even mention. So if you guys haven't seen my short for Camille Rose, and I talked about it in another video, I ordered some products from Camille Rose for their $10 sale for Black Friday. And then I did order the heavy hold gel from the Guava Slip line, but they didn't have it. But the other issue was my package was taking like a really long time to get here, and I felt like I wasn't really getting a lot of updates. But eventually they reached out and they were like, hey, well, I had been going back and forth with them. And they were like, hey, you know, sorry for the wait, but this item isn't available, but we'll send everything else out shortly. And I was like, okay, cool. Because I'm just like, I just need an update. Like, I know it's coming. Like, it's Camille Rose. I trust Camille Rose. But it's just like, I just want to know, like, what's up. So my products came and I put it in the short. And then not too long later, I think later that same week, I got another package. And I was like, what is this? I didn't order anything else. And it was almost a duplicate of my other order. So they sent me another curl maker, another body lotion, another whipped souffle, and another mini shampoo. And I was like, this is unbelievably generous. I don't know why they sent it, because they didn't need to. Because my thing is, I just didn't get the one product that I ordered. If anything, I would like that one product. If they sent it to like apologize for the wait or whatever, that's like nice too. But I'm gonna send an email to them and say, hey, you know, I got my products. Thanks for like the extra stuff, I guess. But it's weird because my girlfriend got a Lego set that was Tengen Uzui's knee cheating swords from Demon Slayer. And she got the Lego set, built it, enjoyed it. And then later that week, or maybe a week later, she got another set. And I'm like, oh, like, did you order another one? And she's like, no. And I'm like, oh, like, check your receipt. Maybe you ordered 2. And she didn't. And I'm like, why did they send you 2? And now I'm getting like extra packages. Whatever it is, I don't know, but it's cool. All right, and this is pretty much it. This is my wash and go. everything will shrink up very nicely. So for my skincare, I'm just keeping it pretty moisturized for the most part. I'm not doing too many treatments because I will be outside walking around and I won't be reapplying sunscreen because I'll have makeup on. So I'm going in with the Good Molecules Sakura Hyaluronic Acid Boosting Essence. This is actually a reformulation of their original hyaluronic essence. I think this is my third container of it and it's fantastic. And then again, bonus points, they literally made it pink. Are you kidding me? The Beauty of Joseon Green Plum Refreshing Toner. But I still have a lot of texture under here and I just want to smooth that out. I have my, look at this. This is my Good Molecules Yerba Mate eye cream or eye gel. Look at that. Oh. I like this stuff. I actually have another one in my vanity, but I bought it when I thought I would be finished with this, and this is just not finishing, which isn't bad. It was a very affordable eye cream, eye gel. It's a gel texture. I like it a lot. And it's called the Yerba Mate Wake Up Eye Gel. Okay, it's an eye gel. And I do feel like it does wake up my eyes. Like I feel like a flush, but I don't know if that's from tapping or if that's from the cooling effect or if it really is something in the product, but I'm enjoying it. And I'm just gonna go in with my Inky List Omega Water Cream. I've been using this for years. I ended up talking to my girlfriend for the rest of the night. I was just really tired. It was like 2 a.m. at this point. And honestly, I broke like 3 different things last night. It was actually kind of ridiculous. But after this, I think I just sat around, waited for my laundry because I had to do 3 loads of laundry. I kept forgetting my actual clothes that I wanted to wear for the next day. Good morning, y'all. I pretty much got 2 hours of sleep. Get dressed, and then I have to quickly go and get eyeliner because of course it ran out after being usable for a bunch of practice rounds and like months and months and about a year of just random trying on makeup. It's been working just fine. Now that I need it, it's dried up. It's also freezing. I think I'll put the temperature here, but I think it's gonna be like 10 degrees today. I can literally hear the wind outside of my window. I love the cold, but we will be walking a lot. I was gonna wear little booties, but I'm just gonna wear my dogs. Because I've only had a couple hours of sleep, my eyes are like extra super duper puffy. Y'all can see I have super puffy eyes. I have like my little under eye bags, and I have hooded eyes, but they're also like, look at that. I have super puffy eyes, so any little bit of assistance, I'm going in with the same eye gel as last night. Any bit of assistance is greatly appreciated. Oh yeah, it like, I don't know what's in it. I don't know what ingredient is doing that, but after I put it on, I feel like I can feel my eyes like flush. Like whatever like puffiness was in my face, I just feel like I can feel it running down the inside of my face and my eyes kind of wake up. That's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna go in with a little bit more hyaluronic acid because my poor skin is gonna be out in the cold. My hair is short, so I don't have a lot of protection. I'm gonna really see if I can find some earmuffs today, maybe some gloves, which sucks because I am trying to do a no buy this year. And every single dollar that's going towards something else means that I have less money to spend on this trip itself. But that is what it is. But there are 2 things that I need from Ulta that I'd like. There's 2 things that I would like from Ulta. And then 1 thing that I need to stock up on at Sephora. I use the Inky List Retinol Serum. This is almost out. They discontinued this and then made a different version, so I'm using a gift card to grab that. So I'm pretty much just getting the 2 things at Ulta when we go shopping. Everything else should be fine. All right, going in with my Nivea UV Super Water 50 Gel. Love this stuff. It's a very creamy sunscreen. This, I live. Look at that. Just disappears right into my face. I live. Look at that. Look at my skin. I love how this stuff feels on my skin. I would say the only thing comparable to this in the US is the Paula's Choice sunscreen that's also in a blue container. But this is, woo, that stuff is great. All right, y'all, we are about to get started with my makeup. I went to go get another NYX Epic liner because mine is dried out. Imagine, I tested it last night too, right before I went to bed, and it was dry. And then I probably should have tested it this morning as well, but if it works, it's fine. It's basically almost dried out. I needed another one. So I'm gonna struggle to open this and then get set up. Got it. All right, so, oh, is this a different shade? Ooh, okay, I guess it is. So I got it in black, and in this, like this time I got it in pitch black. I'm sure it's like the same thing. But at least that'll help me learn the difference between the two, because I'm gonna use this for like beauty marks. What's nice is that this lighting is natural lighting, so this should be how my makeup looks when I leave. If I'm not looking directly at you guys, it's because I'm trying to make sure I'm doing the right thing. I don't really know what I'm doing. All right, so I'm giving myself about 30 minutes to get ready. That should give me enough time to prepare if I forget anything and then head out. I don't know if you guys can hear the wind. I love the winter. I love the cold, the snow, all of it. The only thing is we will be walking around. And I just tried to get earmuffs, but I couldn't find them anywhere. So hopefully I can find earmuffs when I get there. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this Clinique Moisture Surge Lip Hydro Plump Treatment. My mom got me this for my birthday. And it's really thick. It helps like in this kind of weather. This is perfect, but it should dry down by the time I'm ready to do my actual lip. All right, so I'm going in with the NYX Marshmallow Primer. I told y'all it would not be hard for me to use a bunch of pink products. I'm gonna squizzle that much. I probably should have put my hair up. That's okay. I don't really put much makeup on my face, on my forehead. Oh my God. I completely forgot. This is my headscarf, and I need to wear it like a bib so that my shirt doesn't get messy. Okay. This is kind of silly, but you gotta do what you gotta do. A eyeshadow primer from Medusa Cosmetics. It is a beigey skin tone color, but when you rub it on your eyes, it's clear. So I just take my finger and put it on my lid. So I usually use the Bobbi Brown Stick Concealer in the shade Walnut. I find that this is a really close match when it actually rubs out on my skin. I feel like this doesn't look like it's a match, but it is. It matches my skin very closely. But because I want a little more coverage, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer High Def Concealer. This is in the shade Toast. And I like this because I can just kind of squeeze it on. Like whatever I used the last time, I just kind of use whatever's left on the applicator. And then just kind of spot conceal any areas that I see darkness. My chin is my trouble area, so I'm definitely putting on way more than I usually do. I think it's because I'm doing my makeup in a different room. And just a little under my eyes. Like that. Yeah. Just to kind of hit where it's the darkest. And when I was at Burlington looking for earmuffs, I have a little random dark patch right there. When I was at Burlington looking for earmuffs, I saw these really cute beauty blenders. Oh, why am I using my finger? I saw these really cute beauty blenders, And I was like, oh, I should get that for my under eye. But I'm like, girl, you're literally going out with your friends and you're going shopping. Whatever I'm looking to buy that's already on my list, I will literally just get it while I'm out with them, you know? I love that. I feel like I put on so little like coverage, and then like my skincare takes care of everything else. Like it looks like I have on, maybe not a full face, but like this is, I love this for me. Oh yeah, so a year ago I would have gone without any makeup and it would have been great, but I do know that I would have like gone and my friends would have been looking really cute and I would have been like, damn, I wish I knew how to do makeup. And now I found the best of both worlds because I don't do my makeup like my friends, but I do kind of want to participate, you know? Like, they look adorable, I want to look adorable, but like my way. Oh, and I'm going in with the Glossier Cloud Paint Concealer in Coast. I got this for $2 at Marshall's because the area that I was in was very like predominantly white. So these darker shades, even for bronzer, kind of just get put on clearance. I'm just putting it on the back of my hand. I'm going for like a more subtle look with my base, whether I'm doing like a minimal makeup look or like a full, you know, going out look. My base is always the same because I can't be bothered. And like, even though that's so minimal, I feel like it just brings a little bit more dimension to my face. I'm using whatever's left on the brush on my forehead just to round it out, and then whatever's left on my hand down here just to brighten up the area. I mean, just to add a little bit to this area because I have a very round face. Okay, just to kind of balance it out. Yes, it looks like I have on a full face, to me at least, and I haven't really put much. Just put this back. Now I'm going in with a little bit of blush. I'm using the e.l.f. blush in Blushing Rose. I've had this forever, like literally forever. And rose, like peachy rosy looks have always been my thing. I'm going in with the exact same brush. I have to remember, I literally put my blush in the same place that I put my bronzer. Oh, look at that, oh, it's so pretty. And I'm going in with a good bit of blush because I'm wearing a mask on public transit. I have to take the train to see my friends. We live in different states. And so I still want to, ooh, that's not even. I still want to have, makeup on my face when I get there. That's fine, it'll even out. So I'm gonna go in with whatever's on my brush, on my nose, and then a little bit like in the middle of my face. There we go. I love that. It's just cute. It's just, I don't know, I love it. I'm gonna go in with faux freckles. This is the Kimchi faux freckle product. I don't know what it's called, in 01. It's like a coffee brown. Like you can see around the rim, it's like brownish, and it has this little applicator. It took me a while to learn how to do faux freckles, but I feel like, see, I already kind of messed up. The trick to it that I learned is to have a light hand, so you're not like smudging it. Like the dots should actually be dots. Also, placement, letting it dry down and kind of patting it to make it a little bit more sporadic. But the real tip is to layer that, like layer it. You have to layer it. And what's crazy to me, I like to bring it up like that. My mom has freckles and she did not give them to me. But I like that when I do have freckles, I do look a little bit more like my mom. And I like that. I think I've done 3 layers. I know like there have been a couple times where I've gone in with like 4 layers of freckles. It's whatever gives me that final look. And I feel like I probably should have done this under my blush, but I never remember. I always end up doing it after. Yeah, I like that. You see how it looks like lived in, like sun damage, like freckles? That's cute. That's cute. When I have more time, I'm gonna try to learn how to do like more freckles up this way, but I think I have like 10 minutes left. And I think most of what I'm doing is the eyes. The eyes are really difficult for me because eyeshadow is difficult. I'm using these brushes to the best of my ability, and I'm going in with the Glam Light Chucky palette. Look at this. I literally bought this palette before knowing that I wanted to do my makeup. It's really cute. The mirror has like Chucky and Tiff, and then these are all the shades. I pretty much go through the same ones every time. And I clean my makeup brushes, all my makeup brushes except for one, because I like to go in with whatever's left on it from the last time I used it. I just feel like it helps with having a light hand. Oh, I forgot my highlight. I'll do that after. So I have very hooded eyes, as you can see, like very hooded eyes. And I have small eyes. So I asked my friend who also has small hooded eyes how she does her makeup, because her makeup always looks good. And she's like, look forward and apply like right above the crease. So I'm gonna try to do that. And honestly, this is the look that I like. I like that like bruised hay fever. I love it. I love that look. So I'm gonna go in with Till Death Do Us Part and just kind of fill out everything on my eye with the same brush. I'll tap it off. I really don't want to go over like here. I don't want to touch the top of my eye because I feel like it's just a bit much on my eye, unless I'm going for like a really big look, which I haven't yet because I don't know what I'm doing. Already, like, that's already awesome. I'm gonna go in with this crease brush, and then I'm gonna use the shade, oh, what do I usually use? I'm gonna use Scarier Than Ever and probably a little bit of Let's Be Friends, just to blend that out a bit. Ooh, put a little bit of that, a little bit of that. That did something. That's the thing, when I watch people do their makeup, I'm like, I don't know what you did, but it did something. And I'm trying to achieve that. I want to do whatever y'all are doing and achieve something. That's the goal. Oh, I like that. This is a little different than what I have been doing because it's a little lighter in the corner, but I like that. Okay, that's pretty much it. Like, I'm almost done. I do want to go over this a little bit because I feel like it's a little, not pale, but like, I don't think it's going far up enough. Okay, cool. All right, and then now I'm gonna go in with this brush. Actually, we're gonna try and use this brush and see if it works. This is, I don't know where I got this brush, but it's like this kind of brush. And I'm gonna go in with Charles Lee Ray. I didn't even register this color when I first used the palette. I was going in with It's Showtime, but Charles Lee Ray over this gives the most beautiful iridescent like pinky shade. It's not a glitter like the rest of them. Like, this is a glitter, that's a glitter, that's a glitter, that's a glitter. Oh no, I got some on my brush. But this is like an iridescent, it's beautiful. And I'm going to paint that on the middle of my eye. Like, you see that? You see that? You see that? You saw that. You saw what just happened. And then, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm gonna go in the crease, not the crease, whatever this is, the little corner of my eye, and kind of drag it out. Oh, man. This is the kind of makeup I wish I knew how to do in college. Listen, better late than never. I'm gonna go up just a little bit, because when I close my eye, you can see that I have makeup on my eye, and then boop, it's gone. But in person, when I'm like talking and moving around, you'll see it, but it goes from, wow, look at all that lid, to nothing. That's crazy. Who cheated me out of eyelids? I was talking to my friend at work about this, And I was like, bro, I have such hooded eyes, but then there's people who can like write sentences on their eyes, and I'm like, that's where my eyelid went to them. They got extra. All right, let's go in here. Let me actually figure out where I want to stop on this eye. This eye is really hard because I am right-handed, so I feel like I'm always like, I don't know, going backwards on this side. Oh no. All right, so then I like this eye so much better than that one. Damn. All right, see, I did too much. This is so perfect and I don't like that one as much. Can I cover that? They're gonna look pretty much the same. I feel like I have more eyelid space over here, which is why I always end up in this kind of situation. If I'm doing an inner crease, because I also have to go back in and do my highlight, I'm using the Revolution Beetlejuice palette. That's hand-booked for the recently deceased. Love it. I'm gonna go in with this middle shade that's like a pinky, and I'm gonna put it on my nose. Woo! I'm gonna go up here. Woo! Just a little bit more. I tried to tap my finger. That's funny. Yeah, so my under eye is probably gonna look a little crazy in real life, but that's life. That's life. Let me just check the time. All right, I have like 20 minutes. I'm over my time, but I think I can do the rest of my face. Part. Oh no! Oh, of course this happened. I got an eyeliner stick. Are you freaking kidding me? All right, that's my fault. Let me look at the NYX and see if it's okay. Okay, I have a little bit of the last one left. I'm just gonna full send it. Hopefully I can get it right. This wing always is so much better than this one. That is as good as I'm gonna get it. I think that's okay. This one looks a little rough, but it is what it is. I'm gonna use whatever is here and just kind of clean this up a bit with a little more blush. Just to disguise some of the imperfections. Isn't it crazy what a mascara can do? I have really short, curly like eyelashes, and that looks like I have falsies on. That's awesome. That's so cool. All right, final spray. I don't think I have time to show you guys like accessories and stuff, so I'll do some B-roll for you guys over here. The final spray of setting spray really like, I think pulls it all together. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes. I love that. I wish I could figure out how to do it in a heart. But anyway, this is my lip combo for today. I'm using the NYX Butter Gloss in Licorice, I think. Yeah, in Licorice. I'm going in, and I still have that Clinique on my lips. So I'm going in the center, on the top and the bottom. And I'm just, I wish I knew how to define my Cupid's bow. And this is kind of like gray when you shear it out. And then I'm going in with the Milani Fruit Fetish Black Cherry Vanilla Lip Oil. And this gives me like an almost sheer, it's black, but it looks like a dark gray. And I live for that. I live. Look at this, look at this, look at this. It's a very romantic, like, look. I love it. All right, I need to get ready to actually get out of here. So bye, thank you so much for watching.